Guys, welcome to new series of videos where I will share with you quick, short tricks and techniques to improve your selling skills. Well, a lot of times we look for information and then when we don't find it, we give up. So I thought I'll record these quick tricks and techniques for you to improve your selling skills and take some massive action. Well, in today's video, I'm going to record and talk about 3 major challenges that every sales professional or a business owner faces and how can we eliminate those challenges. And like I always say, don't just listen to these videos and consume more information. I want you to take some notes and take some massive action after watching this video. So pull out a notepad and a pen and start making notes out of these videos. Right? So to explain these 3 challenges, I'm going to go right behind my learning board and explain these 3 challenges and the remedy to it. And post which, I want you to make an action plan. So let's begin. Alright guys, so let's talk about the 3 challenges that every sales professional or a business owner faces. Now to understand this, firstly we need to understand that we all must have a sales funnel. Now, if you do not know what the sales funnel is, maybe I will do another video on that one, but you got to have a sales funnel. Now, how does the sales funnel work? Sales funnel has 3 elements, and these are the 3 challenges that every business owner or a sales professional faces. Now, there are multiple levels in the sales funnel. However, for now, we will break down the challenges and only talk about that. So the challenge usually happens at 3 levels, and the first challenge is lead generation. Right? So you're struggling to find new leads for your business. And because you're struggling to find new leads for your business, your second level becomes much more complicated. And the second level is how are you engaging with your leads, which is lead engagement. So lead generation, lead engagement. So the first challenge is lead generation. How are the leads coming into your business? Lead engagement is how constantly are we in touch with them, how are we engaging them, how are we conversing with them, how much of an interest or commitment they show to do business with us, right? And the third one is the most important one, lead conversion. Now, lead generation, lead engagement, and lead conversion. All the money is here. Now, typically every time, like I say, I talk to sales leaders or a business owner, they say, "Yaar, lead conversion is not happening. Yaar, paisa nahi aa raha hai." They're so very focused here that they forget that there are 2 major aspects that they need to fix. Now, some of them understand this and some of them say, yeah, I don't know how to generate more leads for my business. Whether you're in B2C or a B2B business, again, it's the same thing. Lead generation is how do you bring new business, new leads into your business. Lead engagement is how constantly are you in touch with them. And lead conversion is where the money is. They buy and become your customers, right? So think about it. Which challenge are you facing currently in your business? And now let's find a remedy to it. Now, for you to get better leads, for you to have lead generation happening very constantly in your business, you got to do something important. And I call this important thing as creating visibility. Now, to fix the remedy to generate better leads is to have better visibility. Right? Online as well as offline. Do you have your presence on social media or not? Do you have your presence, in various forms in the market or not? Are you on LinkedIn? Do you go to networking meetings? Do you have some kind of ads that are running on the hoardings in your market or not? Right? How visible are you? In fact, it is said that visibility is the new economic driver. Right? The more visible you are, the more money comes to you. Just imagine today what happens. People are not looking for random strangers to come and sell them anything. They are looking for people who are visible enough. So do you ensure that your customer, your lead is actually seeing your ads more number of times or not? Are you seen? Are you heard enough or not in your business? Now, the more you do that, the more you will attract leads in your market. Now just imagine, I'll give you an analogy for you to understand this. Now imagine there is loads of traffic that is going on one particular stretch. Let's say there are 1 lakh vehicles driving across one stretch, and that's the traffic. That's the traffic that is going in. But not everyone is your potential lead. But if you are able to do and create enough visibility so that at least 10% of that people from that 1 lakh traffic come on to your website or come on to your shop or come and do business with you, you have done the right thing. Maybe you have put a hoarding there. Maybe you have you've done some kind of a campaign so that out of those 1 lakh people, some people walk into your showroom. If you have done that, if your ad is capturing enough eyes are seeing your ad, then you have done your job. You have created that visibility for you, right? So to fix lead generation, you got to create visibility. Just to conclude, you need online visibility as well as offline visibility. Make sure that you have at least 10 ways in which you are creating visibility for your business. I'm sure you have heard this phrase sometime in your business. जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. Right? So visibility is all about that. जो दिखता है वही बिकेगा. At least at first step वही बिकेगा. Right? Now, if you have created enough visibility, now it's time for you to fix the next one, which is where we say build your credibility. Are you building your credibility enough or not? Now, to build credibility, there are a few things that you must do. It's not enough to just say that, I have the best product on this planet. If you say that, nobody is going to buy from you. Even if you stand at the Eiffel Tower and say, I have the best product or a service on this planet, nobody is going to buy from you. You got to demonstrate that credibility in every kind of an engagement that you are having with your customer. May it be email, may it be your Facebook campaigns, may it be your phone call, may it be the presentations that you are having with your potential client. You got to show that you are credible enough. Now, how do you do that? You do 3 things. You ensure that you demonstrate enough customer knowledge. You demonstrate enough understanding of your customer. Do you understand the pain of your customer? Do you understand the problem of your customer? You got to demonstrate it. If you're writing an email, you got to demonstrate that you care about the customer. You understand the problem of the customer. The second thing that you need to do is to ensure that you demonstrate product knowledge or the service knowledge that you're offering. Now, I see a lot of sales professionals walk into a sales meeting and then they say, we know it all, but they never demonstrate the complete knowledge of the product. They pick up the phone and ask their seniors as to what can the product do. That's not done. You got to demonstrate the right product knowledge. Last but not the least, you got to ensure that you show them that industry-wise you know more. So you got to demonstrate customer understanding, customer knowledge. You got to understand the product absolutely well. The last but not the least is you got to understand the industry, right? If you demonstrate these 3, it puts you at a different level altogether. It puts you at a different trajectory altogether. Now, again, every engagement that you have with your leads, whether it's offline or online, ensure you demonstrate these 3 levels of knowledge. Let me tell you a quick insight there. Most people fail at the first one, that is customer knowledge. They don't understand their customers at all. They're just so full of their product that they don't understand their customers at all. And that's where they fail to build credibility, right? So visibility, credibility, last but not the least is your reliability. How reliable are you? Now, to understand this, let me give you an analogy. Now, today, why do we buy certain things? We buy because somebody is endorsing, somebody is giving a recommendation to it, right? So when somebody else gives a recommendation, we become more reliable than our competitor. Today, customers have become very smart. Before they walk into a restaurant, they actually check the rating of the customer on the social media and various other platforms. Right? They look at what others are saying about the product or the service. Now, in the same way, you got to build reliable ways in which you can close your customers. Now, when customer is ready to pull out money and give it to you in your hands, you got to say and do everything possible to eliminate all the objections. And the objections can be eliminated by creating that reliability factor. We call it a social proof, what other people are saying. It's not about what you say about your product, it's about what others are saying about your product. Now, you would have seen big organizations have brand ambassadors. And why do they have brand ambassadors? It is because they want to make sure that the end customer feels that we are a reliable brand. Right? So in the reliability factor, you got to not just talk about what you are saying, you got to also talk about testimonials. You got to talk about proofs because of which your customers have seen some transformation. If you're selling a service how did your service help your customer? If you're selling a product, what has the product done to your end customer? Right? You got to talk about all of that when you're closing your deal. When you're just one step away from that lead conversion, you got to talk about all the reliable things. It ensures that the objections are limited and your conversion happens faster. You get the money faster, right? So quickly summing it up, I'll give you a shortcut to it. VCR: visibility, credibility, and reliability. If you are working on these three factors, you are making sure that these three challenges are taken care, right? So that's it from my end. Lead generation, lead engagement, lead conversion. Solution is visibility, credibility, and reliability. See you in the other side. So guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned about the three challenges and the remedy to it. I want you to go and apply this. And if you've liked this video, if you've learned those three major things from this video, do leave me a comment and share with other people. And that's how we can help more sales professionals grow and make more money while they are selling. Signing off for now. My name is Sharad Sharma. See you in another sales video.